Hello, my name is Andrey Babich. I'm a graphic designer and art director from Azerbaijan, Baku. I have more than 15 years of experience working in this area, and also I have some experience in programming, HTML, CSS, and UI and UX. So let me show you my website first. So here I have biography, short brief information about me, graphic design section, which is actually being updated right now, so probably you'll see more projects in a couple of days. Here a lot of projects related to publishing, as you can see, creative design. I worked during the time I worked in the creative agency DDB. Um, Also, here you can find branding projects. Some of the logotypes are animated because I needed to show the development of a logotype or the purpose. For example, Novel Wall company I worked for, they required to make a new logotype with elements that could be used for partner companies or like sub companies that they supposed to open. Here for Novel Media, Novel Wall, Novel Helpline, Novel FNG, Finance something, and so on. If you're interested, I can go through each of this logotype later during our next interview and explain why, what, and when it was made. Photography section is just my hobby. I use film cameras and I use digital cameras, and sometimes I do some experiments with lights and astrophotography while I'm traveling. Uh, Animation and interactive part. Uh, so I combine them because they're closely related to each other, because sometimes I do make some characters for the games, then the games are not released, or we don't have stuff to make it, or it's just built on a pure enthusiasm. So mm, I just convert some of these characters later just in animation. So for example, I'll show you a couple of projects here too. For example, this is a company I work for. It's called Baku Pay, but the project I'm working on is called Payonics. It's a new payment system where you can pay using your phone with scanning the QR code. So I'll show you the teaser I made for them. Yes. This project is interesting because I applied my knowledge in ActionScript 1 or ActionScript 3 uh, in Macromedia or Adobe Flash. So this project was made as an interactive constructor or a game for kids in a local carpet museum in Azerbaijan Republic. But it was so successful due to some reasons. So later it was sent to Venetian Biennale, international art festival, to represent Azerbaijan. So since the game itself is not available because of the Flash plugin is no longer supported, so I managed to record the screen how it works. So I will just briefly show you and explain. So we build this. We build this game. Let's say we build this game for kiosks where kids can put their names into it. And since this kiosk didn't have any multi-touch features, we use this little section to create an interface, the buttons where you can rotate items, you can delete, remove, increase or decrease the size. And the most interesting part I offered, and it worked well, was the printing out the results, because I think it's really important for kids to be creative, and at the end of their process they definitely need to print it out and show it to their parents, and so it inspires them a lot. And the carpets themselves is a part of Azerbaijani culture, so of course it had a great success, and that's why it was chosen to represent Azerbaijan. This next. Mm, and another mm, successful project that had a lot of views on YouTube. These are rare and unique techniques of carpet weaving. It's these techniques show detailed process how you use the threads, how you weave carpets, and basically this information was gathered from the furthest regions of Azerbaijan. Basically, it was drawn on a paper, and we needed to try it ourselves in the office to understand how it works, because some of these carpet weaving techniques are really wicked. Yeah, so there are 6 of them. I will share the link to my YouTube portfolio where you can see more detail. You can see them in better quality. Yeah. The same is with other projects here. We're coming back to animation. Yeah. So this website doesn't have my UI UX works because some of them still unfinished, and therefore I cannot just post them online. Therefore, I will show you them from Figma. Coming back to Figma, this is an app I developed for a local bank, where you can see your cards. You can go through your transactions, last transactions, and here you can see everything, how it works. And more or less, it's a basic bank app, but we added some scale where you can see your bonuses for this month, your cashbacks, because cashbacks are something new for Azerbaijan, something trendy. That's why all the banks, they want to implement this somehow on their projects. Notifications, your receipts, your loans, and your spendings for month, and technical pages. Next app I'm gonna show you, this one. I was forced to change the logotype here because, again, I cannot show the project completely, but I'll show the main features of the app. So this is a really innovative app that uses some ideas from modern social networks, social platforms, let's say, like TikTok or Instagram. So basically, you can register and become a content creator. For example, let's see, and this is my feed, for example, where I can scroll through the teasers or trailers, and these people who post trailers, they gather money, like it's like a crowdfunding projects. Each of these trailers are gathering money for their projects, and they call donations. For example, this guy, he's gonna play with his subscribers in some online games. And as you can see, he is a trusted person because his rating goes up, and he requires this amount of money, and now he gathered this. So he promises he's only donating this money for 3 days, and he promises to shoot the video in 18 hours, and this will be available for unlimited times of views. If you're interested, for example, what's going on here, you can click here and learn more about why he does this, why he has this, why he wants to do this. He has his own hashtags here. You can add him, you can report, you can comment, bookmark, or just sign for turn on the notifications for him. You can also read comments that people leave here, and even comments to comments. Yeah. Backers are people who donated already to him, and you can see that, oh, there are almost 1,000 people donated to this guy, and maybe it's worth it to donate only $2. But this guy, and you can click this option and see who donated. But I think, yes, for this guy, he has a private, he made it private so nobody can see who donated what. Also, if you're tired of scrolling, and meanwhile, while you scroll through this, you see I offered some other feature here. So unlike TikTok, when you move your feed up and the whole interface follows this direction, when you move backwards, these panels are moving separately. So it adds just adds more dynamic here. And if you get tired of this interface because it looks too much, for example, for me, so I can easily get rid of it and continue in a simple way. If you don't like him, you can block him or report, or you can save link, share, or bookmark. What's next? And finally, you decide to donate him. You click here, you choose your cards, attach here, or you can add more cards, you can add another payment method. Pay, for example, 20, I want to donate him $20 because at minimum 15. It could be public donation, private donation, and anonymous, invisible for everyone. Pay, payment successful. So now this thing changes to top up. So I can also add more money to see what's going on. Yes, with this guy who wants to clean the beach, if he gathers enough money, you can click and see his backers, the people who donated. Some anonymous, some private. So private means that the owner of the video can see who donated what, even the private ones. This is invisible even for the owner of the teaser. Next, yes, we're going to back here, and also his name, and it's really important because he has a rating, and rating goes up and down basing on the fact that you uploaded the final video and it was appropriate, or it was, for example, he really played with 3 subscribers, or he lied to everyone and just uploaded some random video. So his rating goes down and he doesn't get money if he doesn't upload the proper video. You can click on his profile, see his trailers that he posted, because see, he's a gamer, he posts a lot of football stuff. You can see it closer, or come back to a normal view. You can see whom he donated to, so whom he backed. And yeah, there are some functions here, so you can still donate. You can see his followers, you can see whom he's following, and well, so here you can see search, and search is still in the process of development, so you can see that there are only placeholders for pictures. So basically it shows the trending hashtags, bats. To make it more clear, the users in the app are called bats. Therefore, this main button to add trailer is represented by bat. That was the main requirement of the of the client, let's say. They wanted it to look like a bat, but simplified way, so it would just resemble the bat. So okay, bats, users, trailers, final videos, because the feed is consistent only from trailers. We'll come back to final videos later. Users, you can go through users basing on their basing on their ratings. Trailers, here, final videos, so the videos that managed to collect the money and successfully were uploaded and approved, because it's in hashtags here. Search shows you recent search, filter search, because you can search by dates. Some of the trailers might expire soon, so you don't want to deal with them. Minimum rate, because of course you need to donate for the stuff. So I will explain a little bit more here. So these trailers, when they're finished, for example, this guy collected enough money, so he's supposed to upload a video, and you can see that he did it. He collected money, he made a video, and now you can donate more to unlock it for yourself, since you weren't donating before. So I'm donating. Yes, okay, good, next. So after that, it immediately shows you the final video, and to upload a final video is not enough, because if you uploaded something inappropriate or you didn't fulfill the goal, so people will vote later during 24 hours, and if you gain more than 51% or something, your video approved, you get your money, and if you didn't satisfy, let's say, the major part of your users, the money will be refunded. So this is the interface after voting. So as you can see, 70% voted thumbs up, they liked the video that he made, and 30 wasn't satisfied. So you can see the comments, what they said about him, and so on. But as a user, you can donate to a lot of different trailers, and you have your messages system that combine with notification and chats. For example, if as a content creator you get the feed where you can see who donated for what, for example here, and users can send you messages, of course, where they say, if for example I donated for this guy Ballmark and the video is successfully finished and uploaded, I get message directly from him, not from notifications, because notifications can create a lot of spam. So I will get a private message from him saying the content you donated is ready. You can vote within 24 hours after watching the final video here. Okay, so here also, wait, where is it? In my page, of course, I still need to add my bio and something else, some more information about me, because my profile is still neutral, as since I'm, for example, I'm a new person, I didn't upload anything, so my rating is neutral. So I want to see my wallet. So description of the wallet, payment, I can add card, I can add payment method, different payouts, and transactions. See my transactions: completed, payouts, upcoming, and gross earnings. So this app is really complicated, so I hope you didn't get tired, because I only showed you like 30 pages out of 120. Next app we're gonna see is Payonics demo. The demo we created for company I work for. So as I said, this app is a kind of payment system, but with the QR codes. So I'm logging in with using the passcode or with my finger, so I can see my monthly my spendings. I can switch to years and back to month. I can see the companies, the banks or the companies I paid for, and how much the cashbacks I got from them. Sorry. Then I switch to offers. Offers can be represented as coupons, which is actually a discount for some services. And I can see partners. Let's start from coupons. For example, I'm choosing this one. I can see what is a delicious offer, blah, blah, blah. For every taste, I can get the 35% discount. I will save this amount of money, and 12 people already bought it. And I can buy it too. Coming back, switching to partners. Partners are basically the whole huge number of all the restaurants, entertainment places, amusement parks, barber shops. So we build this page basing on feedback of our users, and we realized that it's better to move the categories lower, because some people just skip this area and complain about not seeing them. And the smart system shows and pops out the most popular group of partners, for example, entertainment ones, up to this, up to the feed. Then go restaurants, beauty salons, and again restaurants. Yeah, but again, you can choose the categories, you can sort them, and so on. And you can show the places that near me right now. Scanning the code and payments. Payments. So you can pay to your friend using just his number. If he is registered in this app, you will get the money on his Payonics account here, not on the bank account, on the Payonics account. So you switch here from where you're gonna pay, and you can add more cards. So contacts, you can use your contacts to send them money as well, and you can pay utilities. So there's more recent payments, payment templates that you saved, and the whole utility number, and profile and settings. We also, the next project is again for Payonics, but it's related to loans. So I will just briefly go through this. You can see it's still again in development stage. So here we go. This almost all the same, but we added loans. So when you choose credit, any credit is translated as instant loan. So when you click it, it briefly explains what it is. You can log in using your government ID. Move forward, or you agree, or yes or no. Now when you got everything sorted, you can choose the amount of money you want to have loan, and how many days you need to for this, how much you're gonna pay. Now the search is going because it checks your credit background, and it says yes, you successfully got this loan, this your payment during the day, when it expires, when you get it, when the final amount you need to pay. Yes, you require SMS. Success. Other features, you can do card to card, you can send to friend payment, and you can also get tax back. Okay, you can see we improved the view of the transactions, and the area where you can actually see what category you spend more. You can get more information and see how much you spend and what was your total cashback for these days. And you can add people because these are phone numbers. You can add some people from your phone book. This is your contract, and if something goes wrong, you can see this. And when you pay in the restaurants, or for example here you pay in the restaurant, you get this message. So you pay this amount of money, this is your cashback, the payment was done with this and this and that. And you can print out the receipt. Next, this is the all your loans and their status. So for example, we want to see this one. It shows that you paid 3 times and you need to pay more. And we're gonna check this one now. It says it's fully paid. So you finished with this one. You paid the whole amount. And that's it. So these are projects I'm working on now. So I hope that you liked it. If you have any questions, you can always request for more information, more detailed explanation of the projects, including the website, portfolio. Yes, with all the approach, what we did, why, for example, and because some of them are in Azerbaijani and they need the extra explanation. Thank you again. Goodbye.